Hare Krishna. Today we are going to see the story of Sri Padmanabhaswami, which is located in Trivandrum in East Fort. This is one of the 108 Divya Desams. According to Srimad Bhagavatam, Balaramaswami, an incarnation of Vishnu, you can say, he bathed in the Padmatirtham, that is the temple tank which is attached to the Padmanabhaswami temple. It is believed that Parasurama purified and venerated the idol of Sri Padmanabhaswami in Dwapara Yuga. And Parasurama entrusted the temple administration to certain people. 7 potis they are called. And further, there is another version that Divakara Muni was a great Vishnu Bhakta. He performed very deep tapas and Narayana wanted to grant him his wish. So he came in the form of a small child. Actually, this version of the story, which I'm going to tell today, was narrated to us by my paternal grandmother. She was from Kerala actually, and she used to tell a lot of stories, and one is this Divakara Muni was very fond of the child and he took care of the child well. But once what happened, when he was doing the puja, he was making all the arrangements for the puja, the small child took the salagrama, which was to be, the puja to be done. He put it into his mouth. And Divakara Muni, what he did, he pushed the child with the back of his hand. That's why we are told not to push any child by the back of our hand. And Bhagavan, he vanished from the eyes of Divakara Muni, and he said, when he started crying, Divakara Muni started crying, he said, if you want to see me, come to Ananthankad. So the sage went in search of he didn't even know where this place is. He went in search of this. It was a big forest area. And he was very tired also. He did not have food for some days. And he was praying to that small child form to show him the way. And there was a little hut next to him where he was sitting under a tree. In that, the lady was making her baby sleep. And she was telling, if you are not going to sleep now in the cradle, she had dropped and then she was rocking the cradle. And she said, if you are not going to sleep now, I will throw you into this Ananthankad. Then the sage woke up from deep thinking of what is going to do. Then he followed the directions and he came to this place, Ananthankad. And there he saw the small boy, the small boy, he moved into a tree. That is in Malayalam, it is Iluppa tree, that is Indian butter tree. Then the tree fell down and became Ananthasayana, which is there in Trivandrum. Here in Adayar also, Chennai Adayar also, we have AnanthaPadmanabhaSwami, where he is in the lying position and Vishnu reclining on the celestial snake Anantha. So that is how he got the name AnanthaPadmanabhaSwami. The divine form had its head at Thiruvallam, that is a place 3 kilometers from East Fort, at where the temple of Sri Padmanabhaswami is located now. And it's the God's feet at Thirupapur, that is 5 miles away on the northern side. Sage was overawed by the majesty of the Rupa of the divine form of God, and he prayed to Bhagavan for him to have a vision of this God. And so the image shrunk 3 times the length of the Munivas, that is Sannyasi's Yoga Danda. And his prayers had been granted. So when he saw Bhagavan before him, he did not have anything to offer to Bhagavan. So what he did, he plucked some raw mangoes from the trees nearby and he gave that in a coconut shell. And still this offering continues. And another generally accepted version is, instead of this Divakara Muni, it is Vilvamangalam Swamiyar. Even today, salted mango is one of the offering in the temple. Actually, the original coconut shell has been encased in gold now. And there are stories that a room or a layer is not even opened because that stores a lot of valuable things. And it is the practice in the temple for the past several centuries that the morning Pushpanjali is to be performed by a Nambudiri Brahmin. Actually, he is specially commissioned for this purpose. And the compositions of Nammalvar, the great Vaishnavite saint, in praise of Sri Mahavishnu of Trivandrum, prove beyond the doubt that this temple existed in the 9th century itself. And in the year 1050, the temple was reconstructed and the management reorganized the temple structure and all. And in 1729, the great ruler Marthandavarma became the king of Travancore. He took the steps to renovate the temple, which is in form. In today, how it is there, it is in that. He brought it to that form. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel, Jayanthi's 5 Minute Stories.